Good morning, primary threes. Alright, so today we are going to solve problems involving multiplications and use scaling to multiply heights and weights by 2, 4, 8, 5, and 10. Now let's take a look at our family of three giants here. So if our baby giant is 2 meters tall, how tall do you think is her big brother if the big brother is 3 times as tall as our baby giant? So what we are going to do is we are going to use scaling method. That means using these boxes as drawings to represent the height of our base here, which is the height of our baby giant. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. So each of these boxes are filled with 2's because obviously 2 times 3 would be, alright. Okay, so I guess by now you already know how tall is our brother giant here. Okay, later I'm gonna click on this height, but for now I won't be able to because I'm annotating on the screen. Okay, so let's take a look at our father here, the daddy giant. Okay, these boxes here also represent daddy's height, which is 5 times as tall as our baby giant here. So we are going to fill these boxes with 2's. Alright, so if we start from the baby giant as 2 meters tall and we multiply it by 3, that would be 6 meters, which is the height of our brother giant. So the daddy giant is 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 times 5, that would be 10 meters. Okay, now let's take a look at the heights here. So it's 6 meters and dad is 10 meters tall. Now in primary 3, we don't need those boxes here anymore because you were expected to have mastered your multiplication table. Right, now again, brother is 3 times taller as the baby sister. Thus, this makes 6 meters because 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Daddy giant here is 5 times as tall as our baby giant, making it 10 meters because 2 times 5 is equal to 10 meters. Now your teacher will pause this video after the instructions. Alright, what you are going to do is you will go to your breakout room in 3's and you decide who will be student number 1, student number 2, and student number 3. Now student number 1 will be choosing a number between 3 to 9. That means you can either choose 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. Now student number 2 in that group will triple that number. That means multiply the number by 3. And student number 3 will multiply the chosen number by 5. You guys will be given only 2 minutes in your breakout rooms. Alright, so and your teacher will pause the video now. Alright, so I hope you guys have decided on your number, tripled it, and multiplied it by 5. So here's the next thing that you are going to do. As a group, you will be presenting your numbers, and obviously student number 1 is the baby giant. You're the baby G. Student number 2 is brother giant, and student number 3 is the daddy giant. And the numbers will be your height. Alright, so now your teacher will pause this video again for your group presentation. Alright, let's take a look at our giants again. And let's see which group of 3 has guessed their height correctly. Okay, so let's click on the baby giant's height here. So 5 meters. Of course, 5 multiplied by 3, that would be 15 meters. Okay, so next one would be 5 multiplied by 5, that would be 25 meters. Alright, so for the third height, or height number 3, we are going to start with the brother giant's height. Okay, so knowing the brother giant's height, do you think we can solve father or the daddy giant's height? Yes or no? Alright, no, because we do not know the relationship of his height from his son's height. We only know that baby giant, okay, baby giant's height, if we multiplied it by 5, is daddy giant's height. That means we need to solve baby giant's height first. So that means using the inverse process of multiplication, which is division, 24 divided by 3, that would be 8 meters. Now 8 meters, now we can solve daddy giant's height. So 8 times 5, that will give us 40 meters. Now boys and girls, always remember that whenever we are dealing with measurements, never forget the labels. They are very, very important. Whether you're using money, you're using weight, you're using distance, alright? So we always need to use the label here. Here, in this one, we are using M for meters. So in the next slide, we will be dealing with weight, and we are going to be using kg for kilograms. Alright, kg, not kg as kindergarten, but kg for kilograms. Now let's go to our next slide. So here we are going to be dealing with their weights, and we are going to change the scale. Instead of multiplying baby giant's weight into 3 to get her brother's weight, we will be using the scale 2 times. Okay, so baby giant's weight is 20 kilograms. If her weight is 20 kilograms, if we multiply it by 2, that would be her brother's weight, which is 40 kilograms. Now it's the same thing as doubling. Okay, so 20, double of 20 is 40 kilograms. Oh, wait, I forgot. What's the scale of daddy giant's weight? Okay, so daddy giant is 4 times as heavy as our baby giant. So it's 4 times, that means 20 times 4, it's equal to 80. Now take a look at the pattern here, 20, 40, 80. we can also use, instead of multiplying it by 4, we can just double 40. Alright? So double of 20 is 40, double of 40 is 80. Okay, that means daddy's weight here, we just multiplied it twice, the 20 kilograms twice, to multiply it by 4. Now let's take a look at daddy's weight first. Okay, knowing daddy's weight, how are we going to solve brother and baby giant's weight? Of course, if we double twice, we are going to have this number or this weight twice as well. So what is half of 120? Alright, correct. That would be 60 kilograms. Now 60 kilograms, that would be half of it is 30 kilograms. Alright, so boys and girls, now you already know how to solve these ones by scaling. Of course, you must know the relationship between the height or the weight of the next person. Alright? Alright, so before we end this video, I want you guys to know that scaling is not just about multiplication. We can also use addition. So here is an example at the bottom. So 30 or double of 30 would be 60 kilograms. We can also use addition, right, by adding 30 plus 30, which is, we used 32 times. It's the same thing as 30 times 2 is equal to 60. Okay, so 120 kilograms here is the same thing as 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. Okay, 30 times 4 is equal to 120 kilograms, right? So I hope you guys have learned something new today. See you guys on the next video. Bye.